Last week at the Pro Player Academy of Baseball in Bakersfield, there were big smiles, kind words, and some tears shared.
I can't see no more.
As Kennedy senior Frankie Ruiz signed his national letter of intent to play baseball at Blackburn College, a D3 program in Illinois.
I just think it's a blessing because not a lot of people make it past the high school baseball, and I want to take it as far as I can.
Along with his trainer Bill Gentry and many friends and family, fellow Delano native and Cesar Chavez senior Juliana Tabian shared the moment.
We're setting examples for the town that both female and male are capable of going far, and no matter your size, your strength, where you come, money, your background, you can do it as long as you put your heart and soul into it.
She signed to play D1 softball at Jackson State back in November. A special moment for both athletes eager to represent their families and community at the next level.
I was doubted a lot as a kid, and because I was always the smallest on the team. And it just shows that even being the smallest person, if you work the hardest, you could go somewhere.
You can tell that these two have a lot in common. A love for a sport played on a diamond, along with big smiles, big dreams, and big hearts.
I know it was Frankie's moment, but for him to be able to share that moment with me, it was just amazing. I thought it was pretty cool that we got to do it together, the power couple.
And she's not just talking about the power at the plate. Not only do they both love the game they play, but also each other.
She's just so motivating as a person, and she just brings happiness to everyone. And she's just a good person all around, and her family too.
I think it was truly his heart that made me fall in love.
A friendship that started around the game, Frankie asked Juliana to be his girlfriend.
Actually, one of my friends told me, he goes, "You wanted a softball girl? There's a girl at CC that's pretty legit." And so it went from there.
Well, it went with the baseball and an important Bible verse.
Yeah, so it says Corinthians 13:4-8. And that is one of my favorite verses. It is, love is patient, love is kind. And I think that just fits us perfectly.
Love can also remain competitive too.
I think we're always trying to one up each other.
She's always like, "Oh, you suck," or "Hit the ball farther." So it's that's the little boost that you need sometimes.
And when you ask who throws harder?
Me.
On a good day, she does. Yeah, she is. She is.
Even as a catcher, Frankie would have never guessed that his biggest catch would be a softball pitcher who shared his love for the game and for God.
When we feel like we're falling apart, God is there putting the pieces back together and healing us together and keeping us on the right track.
Amen.
In His name, amen.
You'd be pretty hard-pressed to not root for those two. And both of them will begin their senior seasons in baseball and softball starting next week. Of course, they'll be soaking up all their training sessions left together before they head out to their colleges next fall. And wishing both of them the best of luck. For 23 ABC Sports, I'm Carrie Osett.